Hi, this is Olivia Kissper here, and I get so many messages from you guys asking me to show you a little bit more of Costa Rica, or the place where I live right now. And so I'm going to invite you on a relaxing house tour. Actually, it's not a house I'm going to be showing you today. It is one of the most amazing structures I've ever seen. It is the flying bamboo house that has been built by my partner Joseph. And it's not finished yet, but today I'm going to take you on this relaxing house tour, if I can call it a house, part number 1, so you can see how this is all being built. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, great. So this is the flying bamboo house, and as you can see, it's made of all of these structures. Is made of bamboo. It's alive bamboo. So I'm going to take you on this tour. As you can see, this is alive bamboo. And this whole house has been built. It's got 4 floors. It's got 4 levels. You can see there's like a rope that can bring things up and down, food, luggage and stuff. And here we're going to go into the first floor. And see this is the bamboo branch. They grow so quickly, and sometimes we have gaps in the bedroom and the branches just come, they just grow, and they just, in the wind, they just come inside. Sometimes I call it the evil hand because they just literally come and like almost grab me. But anyway, just to show you how quickly this bamboo grows, it's crazy. See these little guys over here, I mean those tall guys over here, those are just accidental bamboo shots that grew, that actually are only 3 months old. So in 3 months, the bamboo grows this, 3 weeks. Wow, well yeah, so 3 weeks. This is a 3-week baby. All right, so we are on the first floor of the bamboo house. And as you can see, here we have some bamboo, and here we have a ladder that's made of bamboo that's no longer alive. However, see this structure, it really calls for a creative expression. So this is like a DNA, we call it a DNA ladder that goes all the way up from the different floors, and you will see a bit more in just a moment. So maybe I will show you a little bit more and the view from the second floor. So let's go. All right, so we are on the second floor, and as you can see, there is already some structures happening over here. So this is actually going to be first like a small bedroom. So there's going to be bed over there, we're going to have some closet over here, and possibly bathroom or shower is going to be on this side. And then the floors are actually getting bigger as we go up, so you can have a look over here. We also have there's another DNA ladder here that's even more DNA shaped than the one before. And as you can see, this house is very creative, and you have to really work with the bamboos. You cannot make this structure just plan it and then build it. You really have to work with the nature, and that's why I love just being here. And you can also feel the house is actually moving in the wind. Sometimes the wind is so strong that the house is moving so strong, and you can probably feel it even more once we go to the next level. So let's go to the 3rd level and see what's in there. All right, so this is the 3rd floor. This is my favorite so far. I do yoga here sometimes. And I'm going to show you the bedroom upstairs in just a moment. For now, this is the most spacious room, and I will also show you a little bit of the view. So here, what are we gonna have in here, honey?
Kitchen and living room.
Oh, so we're gonna have, this is gonna be the kitchen and living room area. As you can see, it starts with a little hammock over here. I just love the spaciousness. It's very airy here. It's so peaceful in here. Honey, can you get me some smoothie up here. And here, this is going to be my co-working, well, my working space. So I'm actually gonna somehow have my my laptop, my table. I don't know if I'm gonna do a zero gravity station here. It's gonna be super creative. It's gonna be so many different structures and furnitures that you probably have never seen before. As I know Joseph, he's going to create some amazing additions and things for, you know, furniture. But here I just love this spot so much because it's got this beautiful view. It doesn't have to be covered, so it's going to be always open. The rain doesn't come all the way inside. The beautiful view, just feeling like I'm on top of everything. It's really easy. I'm parking down there. We have a little container, which is our office, dry office with air conditioning and everything, which is convenient. The tree house is over there. We also have the awareness over there that I showed you in the last video. But yeah, I am super excited about just being here and coming up with some creative ideas, writing my books and ideas for my videos from over here. And my next video actually is going to be from top over here. I'm gonna make some meditations, and I hope you're gonna welcome all these sounds of nature because it's pretty peaceful. And if I make enough videos from over here, maybe you'll be lucky enough to see some monkeys, or at least hear them, because they are so loud, these monkeys. They sound in between a monster and a dog barking, the loudest possible sound you've ever heard. So we can't miss those ones. It's very airy here. As I said, it's not finished, so there's gonna be walls around here. But let's come have a look at the view. This is one of my favorite part. The view is so beautiful here. You can see all the mountains in the back. You can see the farm. We noticed there is a little rope, and that rope is actually for monkeys, because we had to cut some of the bamboo that they were using to go across those trees. So now they're using the rope, which is so sweet. Whoa. Today we don't have much wind, so I'm going to make it swing a little to show you how it actually gets when it's windy. Woo! And as you can see, the structure continues to the level 4, and that is the bedroom. And I also wanted to show you quickly what is on the other side. Perhaps from here is like we grow some food. That is the greenhouse. Right now we grow some carrots and pak choi and some greens, kale. So it's right here below, over here. And yeah, I just love this. It's really amazing. I remember my partner Jose was saying he really had to listen to nature and to the bamboo, how the house actually wants to be created, how it actually wants to be built. So it's really collaboration between nature and between creativity. And here, this looks even more like a DNA ladder. You can see that we really had to improvise over here to even be able to come up. Okay, so you ready to come and see the bedroom? It was a couple of times we already slept up there, and sometimes there's a big storm, and that's the best, because in a big storm the whole house is just really, that's why we call it flying bamboo house, because it's shaking and it feels really safe, but at the same time it feels like it's rocking you to sleep. So let's have a look. All right, and this is the final floor, the top floor, and we made it into a bedroom right now. So as you can see, it's a little bed. It's very simple at this point. We really don't have much furniture, but I love the simplicity because it's really like living and sleeping in nature in a tree house, in a house just like an animal, like a monkey, and it's very pretty. You can see the sunshine coming through in the morning, and we actually have a sunset here as well on that side. So yeah, this is actually pretty high. This is the 4th floor. So right now we are very high, all the way at the top of bamboos. All these beautiful bamboos, you can see they are live bamboos that keep growing. Sometimes they have these shots, just they grow very quickly. I might show you down, all the way down, how quickly the bamboo actually grows. There is one that we planted 3 months ago and it's already pretty big. This bamboo is pretty much, how long? 7 years. Joseph planted these 7 years ago and they just grew so quickly, and now we built a house around it. And you can also see the view, which is so beautiful from over here. It's very peaceful. It's very peaceful. There's a sunset on that side that we can see. Here I'm probably gonna have some workspace over here that I can be working on my laptop and overlooking the nature from over here. You can see how tall this structure actually is. And if you have any questions about this, you're very welcome to write it in the comments, and me and Joseph will be around to answer your questions. Consider some animals already building some nests over here. And I'm getting sweaty because it's hot in here at this time of the day. But yeah, this is the bamboo house. So now I'm going to take you for one more thing down to show you the bamboo, and we can actually have a look to see if we've missed something. And before we do that, I'm going to show you the view on the other side, because there are some interesting things going on over there as well. So now we are in the bedroom, which is the top floor, and we're going to go through the bamboos and see what's down there. And as you can see, we call this structure, a neighbor structure, the River Palace. It's also a beautiful, tall structure. Sometimes we host retreats and permaculture retreats, events. It's also called the Tantra Palace. Down below, you can see there is 2 greenhouses that we grow some food. It's right all available. I just love that when I cook something, I can just go and grab and take all the fresh greens. Even though right now it's a rainy season, we had some beautiful couple of days with a lot of sunshine, and yeah, it's very peaceful. Maybe one day I'm going to give you a tour around the farm. That would be interesting to see how it actually looks like, this whole farm. It's close to Anamaya, which is a retreat resort that I'm going to also show you sometime. Welcome to my bedroom, or one of them. And yeah, I just love being part of this nature. You can see there's bamboo everywhere. The wind, the breeze is coming through, even though right now it's super calm and beautiful. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how is life in Costa Rica. I came to Costa Rica about 8 years ago, and I've lived in different places. I actually filmed some of the house tours that I lived in. My last one is a tree house you need to check out as well. It's actually a structure that's also on this farm a little bit further, also built by my partner Joseph. And I'm so grateful he's building. He's super creative. He always has ideas about structures and building and architecture, and I just admire his skills. He just builds this in no time. And one of the reasons why I wanted to show you this whole structure is because I'm so inspired. Some people feel that they always need to buy conventional houses and structures, and there are just so many different ways how you can create your home. Even though it sounds crazy sometimes. Where do you live? I live on a bamboo. But once it's gonna be ready, and I am going to show you actually the second part once we have the furniture and everything is just beautifully done. It's gonna be walls, it's gonna be quite different. But I wanted to show you also how it all started. I just started with this, just putting 4 levels and a roof, all just within the living structure of a live bamboo that's moving around, and it's gonna be growing as well. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. Hopefully at least 10 years. I'm hoping for 20 or 30, but who knows. I feel very safe in here. We had some earthquakes, we had storms, and it's actually the perfect structure to hold everything together, because it's not like it's not gonna collapse like a big tree or a big house or big something. It holds everything, it's flexible. And yeah, and this farm is right next to the retreat center Anamaya. I also showed you a video, and I might do some more from Anamaya actually. Right now there's not many retreats happening, but once we start again after the lockdown, we don't have much of a lockdown in here. It feels pretty safe. There's a big community here that are just not traveling at the moment. And yeah, so this farm grows food for the retreat center. So it's for us, it's for the retreat center as well, for the guests. Right now we don't have many guests, so you're welcome to come if you can. I will leave you the link in the description if you want to check it out, because right now we're pausing on retreats. We're gonna resume. We're gonna resume as soon as we can. Right now, just people who travel, who got stuck in Costa Rica during the lockdown, we just live together at the retreat or here on the farm, these various structures. And this is really my favorite so far. So I'm so happy that I could introduce you to something so alternative, and also share all these ideas about what's possible. The cost of this, I think it was between 3,000-4,000 just to build this, which is really like for a 4-story house. So far it's pretty good. It's really, and it doesn't even, I don't think it actually needs any building permits, because practically it's not a house, and it's not a tree house. It's a grass platform. Because this is just the grass. It doesn't have to have, it can be really creative. I can imagine any house created in a bamboo would be very different from each other. It really depends how the bamboo grows. And as I said, Joseph planted this himself 7 years ago, and they grow very quickly. In just a few years, you have full-grown bamboos that are very, very tall and very flexible and strong. And then we've used also, you can see some bamboo that's been treated to support the structure for everything else, like the roof. And this is all going to be finished, and I'm going to show you the final house. It shouldn't take more than a few more months, probably. Depends. If the rainy season is too hard, we're gonna resume again in the dry season, which is in December. But for now, I am just loving living here, and I wanted to show you a little bit from Costa Rica. And let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about, what else is going on in here. What does it feel like living in a community in Costa Rica? This is actually Montezuma, Costa Rica, and there's so many different places. This is definitely one of my favorites so far that I've visited. Not only because my partner lives here, but also because it's just super close to the beach. The climate is really amazing. Right now I'm sweating because it's like the middle of the day. The nights are so beautiful. It's the perfect temperature to just sleep outside with no clothes. And here we are even a little too high for the mosquitoes. I think we didn't have many mosquitoes over here. So it feels really great just to be such a part of the nature. So this is going to be a bed as well. What I love about it is so high. It's like a bed table. But the good thing is that... Why is it so high? Honey?
Just for fun.
It's just for fun. It's just the way it is. Vamos. And look who's waiting for us down there. I know. She's not very good with walking up and down. Okay, so I have been corrected. It's not a bamboo shot, it's a bamboo shoot. And so this baby over here, just so you can see, you know, like it's 3 weeks old. It's an accidental birth. It hasn't been, you know, these guys just grow over here. And it's gonna reach its full adulthood in 6 months, only 6 months. It just grows so quickly. And it's gonna go into like 20 or 30 meters, just like the other ones. And as you can see from over here, how tall these guys actually are. Tall enough to hold 4-story house. Kind of remind me like a structure in London. Those houses were small, but they were always tall and they had so many levels because there was no space.